Hey, so I have to explain what I'm doing. I am live streaming on the page for the very first time ever. Yay! And if you've followed me for any time now, that you'll know that I'm all about real. So this is my real house. That's my real dinner in the crock pot. That's my real pot of coffee that I'm about to refill. That's right there. That's my real daughter. Say hi. That's my real daughter, who's probably going to try to get out of the way. I have my toddler in the other room. My boys are outside playing. You may hear them. Has the windows open because it's so beautiful here in the Pacific Northwest today. You see the glare on my glasses? I have my windows open. I'm at my kitchen. I'm actually doing dishes because it's such a glamorous job. I have people coming over for a play date in about half an hour or so this won't be real long. Trying to make my house at least a little bit presentable. So you may see the kids come in and out. You may hear them arguing. I may have to run off because one of them, cuts a finger or worse, or maybe breaks a leg. So anyhow, I want to talk about electives for a second. Someone just messaged me, a friend of mine back in Florida, and was asking about where to find electives. So I thought, oh, here's one of my sons. Come say hi. No, that's Liam. He's going to be shy. He's standing right here. Oh, there's the baby. Come here. Come say hi. You want to say hi? Oh. Say hi to everybody. Look. Right there. Say hi. Bye. Okay, say bye-bye. Bye. Okay, go play. Go play for a second. So, electives. What, why, how? Electives are very important. They serve several purposes. The first is that, see, there he is. The first purpose is that when your child is of age to apply for colleges or to go for a job, the electives help show them as a well-rounded individual, shows that they've tried a lot of things, that they have some different experiences. The other purpose, which is probably even more important, is that it helps your child narrow down what they love, what they're passionate about. It gives them choices. They get to try a whole bunch of different things. So, let's say they take an elective in newspaper or, yearbook, I guess is maybe what they called in school. They used to back in the 90s anyhow. So they take a lesson in newspaper publishing. Or let's say they do something in art. It may be their first exposure to it, or maybe it's something they already love and they're furthering their knowledge. Regardless, electives are fantastic ways to get that well-rounded education.
I've got it.
We call her Screamy for a reason. That's why we call her Screamy. And that's my other son. That's Garrett. He's 9. Say hi to everybody. So that's the why. In a nutshell, that's why you want to do electives. It exposes your children to lots of different things. It shows that they're well-rounded. Okay. So where are you going to find these elective courses? There's so many places. Okay. So I like starting electives in, come here, baby. Come here. Remember what I said about being real, right? Say hi. Say hi. You want to go play? We'll go outside in a minute. Here. You want to play with these? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Here. There you go. Sorry about that. So, where to find the electives? Okay. So, I like to start them in late. I was just talking to my friend Megan about how I don't have time to live stream. Okay. Okay. You want to go get your cup and get some juice? You can go with JJ? She wants her lollipop. Thank you, honey. My kids, they really are the best kids in the world, no matter how crazy they drive me. So I like to start the electives in late elementary and middle school. You can start with some volunteering. Volunteermatch.org. You can go there and you can look up things you're interested in, things that are local to you, and match up ages and everything. We look online for a lot. If you have a child who's interested in science, for example, Zooniverse, Zooniverse.org is a great place for them to do citizen science. And that's volunteering, but if they do enough, it can also qualify as a quarter or half an elective credit. So there are MOOCs, which I forget what it stands for. It's MOOCs, MOOCs, and it's like massive online something education. And there are tons of them. Just Google it, MOOC, all capital letters. And Allison.org is one that my oldest daughter used. She took a lot of courses on that one, and the courses are completely free, and they're run like an online college kind of, with the assignments and the online text and then bulletin boards and all that. And at the end of Allison, you can pay a couple bucks, it's $3 or $4, and you get a certificate of completion. Not needed, but it is kind of neat to put in their portfolio if you have to do portfolio reviews. And she took marine biology that way, and I believe there's a course on dinosaurs that she took. And they are all through, for the most part, colleges. Harvard, MIT, Yale, that sort of thing. So you can actually take the class online and complete it all online, and most of them have enough work to make it a credit. Now, as for assigning credits, that's a topic for a different day. We'll talk about that later. That's another place. The Homeschool Buyers Co-op is a fantastic place, especially for high schoolers, Garrett, to find credits. One that they had recently was Digital Theater Live, and it is a membership to a website where you can watch theater from around the world, and there are all kinds of behind-the-scene movies. Oh, look, it's a family affair now, right? There are all kinds of behind-the-scene things. And what? He is being mean. No! Oh. All right. Get off the baby. Get off the baby. So, that's Homeschool Buyers Co. Mom! Oh, that doesn't belong in there. There. Co/op.org. Homeschool Buyers Co-op. You can find it by Googling it. And they have hundreds of deals from main curriculum to electives. They're really, really great on the electives, too. Another great elective. It's not considered an elective in all states, but in where I am, foreign language. And I don't know why it's considered an elective. You see yourself? I don't know why. I would think it would be mandatory, because a lot of colleges require foreign language credits for admissions, but in a lot of places they are considered electives in high school. So another place that you can get them is CurrClick, C-U-R-R, click.com. They have a lot of religious materials, but also a lot of secular. They have a place on the side where you can click worldview, and you can pick what you prefer. And they have so many things to pick from ebooks to printed curriculum to online classes. Really a lot of cool stuff. So some other places to get electives locally. Check your library. There are all kinds of classes at libraries. Our local one. You want some broccoli? Want broccoli? It's a lot of broccoli for a little girl. Let's give you a little piece here. There. Eat it. Show everybody. So your local library, a lot of them have classes. Our local one has like a STEAM lab, and if you go often enough, and then if you supplement with some materials at home, it can be considered a credit. Maybe not a full credit, maybe a half or a quarter credit, because it all adds up. And the thing about electives is that quantity is okay. You want to have a lot of different things on there. So when you look at the library, you can look at local theaters, have all kinds of classes, local museums, and if your museum doesn't have a class for children your child's age, a lot of them are mostly for younger kids, ask. Because you never know what's going to happen. They could have other people who want classes like that. No, I have to talk. Those are people out there watching. I have to talk. Shh, shh. Okay. So your local museums, art museums are another great place, and they're often inexpensive. The art museum in my last city had classes taught by different local artists in their area of expertise, and they cost $8 a class, and each session was like 6 classes maybe. So it was really affordable, and if you do that for a year or a semester, you want more? A year or a semester, you get your credits. Another one would be if your child is old enough, and if you live in an area, which most areas allow this, you could dual enroll in a community college. That's a fantastic way to get some electives under your belt, and in most cases, it won't cost you a thing. Maybe book fees, but there will be no tuition in almost every place. So that's another great place to find some electives. You ready? Pull it up. So really, the internet is your friend. Go to Google, type homeschool elective for kitchen, and you might come up with some cooking courses. Oh, speaking of courses, The Great Courses. It's a fabulous place to find electives. Oh, I love them so much. They are recorded lectures, and they're recorded by real teachers and professors, and it's an entire year's worth of curriculum for whatever you want. And they have everything. They have intro to chemistry, they have organic chemistry, they have emergency medicine, they have survival skills, they have Greek, they have Latin. Anything you want, The Great Courses probably has it. And they have this fantastic streaming service because the courses are not inexpensive. If you sign up, you can get a lot of coupons for 50 or 75% off. But one course could still run you a couple $100. So what we do is we subscribe to the online streaming because, oh yes, that's all the broccoli. It's cheaper to pay $20 a month than it is $200 or $300 for a course. Long term, maybe not. And of course, you can't resell an online streaming service like you can the DVDs. So you pick what's right for you. But if you go to thegreatcoursesplus.com/homeschool, you can get it for $19 a month. The price for everybody else is $49 a month, but they do offer that homeschool discount. Now, sometimes a higher price comes up. Just refresh, clear your browser, that sort of thing, and just keep trying. And you won't get the $19.99 a month. And yes, I don't want any. I don't like broccoli that much. I know she does. So that's another great place. And now those are generally for high school and adult. But if you have a middle school child who's particularly interested in a subject, there's no reason why they can't watch it. Oh no, I don't like broccoli. No, no, thank you. She's so funny. So that's a great place that we make a lot of use out of. We are right now. My son is doing chemistry and geometry as supplements, and I keep wanting to start the emergency medicine one, and it's called like the ER doctor in your house or something like that, and it's the basics of emergency medicine, and I think that's really cool. And so we're going to start an ancient civilizations one too with my second child, who is 13. So that's another great place to get electives. I'm trying to think of, if before I say goodbye, if there are any more that I can't think of. If there are, I'll put them online. Also, homeschoolgameschool.com, homeschoolgameschool.com. I have a whole post up there under the high school tab about electives, and there's another one up there about how to count credits. And so if your child is taking elective, it'll help you figure out if it's worth a quarter, a half, or a whole credit. So look those up. They're under the high school tab. And there is also under the high school tab another article about, completely lost my train of thought. Oh, another article about, oh, she's getting me soaking wet. Another article about where to find online resources for education that are completely free. Because free is good. It doesn't have to be free, but free is also good. So if you can do it for free first, go for it. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you for bearing with me with the realness of the broadcast. We have a couple minutes before our company comes, so I'm going to finish up the dishes, finish up the laundry, maybe get this one dressed. Can you say goodbye?
Bye.
All right, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.